Okay. Hello. What's up? We are live, everyone. I gotta get my account set up. Let's go on trade debate. Okay. Let's hop on. Fresh afternoon. Okay, let's see here. There we go. All right, we are good to go. Say that we're online today. Okay, Merry Christmas you guys too. You ever trade gold? I'm starting to become interested in gold. Had a nice dump. Silver had a nice dump too. But these type of moves, that's like after a massive move recently, relatively recent. Just before that month started, we had silver, not even the 70s. It was in the 50s. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 55s. So this is probably what's gonna revert back to. Trading view is kind of slow right now. This is BrianStonk price action. I'm gonna hope it looks like we can revert back up. We hold this 5-minute gap. We push higher. Likely longs on NQ here, if that's the case. Test. Is it volume? Oh, you talking about market volume? TPC raffles are done. It's gonna happen very soon. We have like 2 days left for the month. I think we might be doing October, November end of day, but then the December one, which I think most people are waiting on, gonna happen after month end. So the month ends first, and then wait a few days, then you'll see it. I'm looking at longs right now. How to enter the raffle? It's so just a quick recap for TPT. We can't do guaranteed rewards. You know how you make a purchase from any of our partners like Lucid, Tradeify, you get like a hard cash back, 5% cash back, or now it's like more 50% smart points. We can't do that for TPT. It's against their guidelines. It's not something they want. So we compromised. We made a system where we just basically run like thousands of raffles where it's almost identical to what you would get to regular rewards. So I think nothing changed. It's just a raffle, but you'll see the rewards. And the best thing about it is reward sync. So you just kind of do the steps. You sync one time, and then you'll be permanently done. That's just kind of a recap there. So in the next few days, you'll see a lot of emails about it. Do you eat rice for your pre-market prep? I don't eat anything, to be honest. I feel like I always eat after the market close. You had to eat. Yeah. Let's get everyone on. It's what? We haven't been on since I think before Christmas. Been quite a while. Not really expecting too much since, but you know, good time to run it back. I do want price to come back up. Doesn't seem like it's willing to do that though. $608's here. Do you think price will go down to proves low? I think tax harvesting makes sense coming up. What that means is before the year ends, we have like what 2 more days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, probably not Monday, but like you know the next, especially next 2 days, Tuesday to Wednesday, you're likely gonna see people sell their losers to offset their winners, which in the stock market we're at like all-time highs or close to. So it makes sense for even for me. Like I'm looking at my portfolio, I'm like I'm gonna kill all my losing positions. But yeah, this month has been pretty good for me. December surprisingly has been one of the best months in trading for me. Let me try to log in. December price action is clean. I feel like November was cleaner. Just December just kind of worked out better. It was like a lot of slow movements, but it's predictable. And swing trading, if you were swing trading, is like the easiest thing ever. Damn. I wonder if we flip this 5. I don't really want this come back down, but you know, if it comes back down, I'm not gonna short it yet. Usually I would let it play out a little bit more, especially when we took out this low already. Came back up. We didn't want to take the high out. Didn't want to rebalance here. If we flip the 5-minute, we probably could go lower, but I think it's just too low probability. Unless we decide to chop, then we can look in lower time frames here. I feel like I want it to play back up instead of going down though. Chat, this might be the last stream you'll see, oh, I guess for a while, in where I am in this room. Because you guys didn't know, your boy is moving. Back to Vietnam. We're gonna go different. We're moving. We're going to a Spanish-speaking area. This server is a big giveaway. The first stream we do in Puerto Rico. Someone quote this. If someone reminds me, you'll see like myself in a different room. You guys just gotta say, Brian promised the first day of Puerto Rico, we're gonna do 10 giveaways. And if someone like, you know, hit me up that day and I remember it, we'll do it. When is that? We fly there tomorrow. Then we'll have to get set up. I don't even know we have internet yet. Get everything situated first. Probably it might be next week. I don't think we will have streams this week. We have to settle down first. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow though. Which we're good there. Dude, this looks like we're gonna pump up higher. I want to see this pump higher. There's a divergence coming on here with NQ and ES. I was feeling like ES was supposed to be leading, but or weaker, but it's now leading higher. Do I like this long enough, guys? I feel like my bias is upside. I'm being real. Gonna be light size pretty much for the rest of the week, but I'm willing to take some jabs here. I hope to be able to afford to move to Dorado next year or Dubai nice. I mean, if it makes sense for you, you know, think about it. How it makes sense is like if you have enough income and it makes sense. %. Okay, we're not looking like we're moving too much yet. I'm leaning upside, guys. I think we took the low and we're just holding it down. I should only be focused upside until I see otherwise. I'm pretty sure that you guys are referring to Lantos being short. Lantos short from like up here, so I feel like that's irrelevant. I remember he showed me in the chat or somewhere. Oh, is this wrong? What is this? Yeah, I know, right. I'm gonna give this a shot though. BBR tap in. 90 stop. Probably give it a little bit more room. That's probably fine. If it does dump more, we get stopped out early, and then it can run to the lows. I'm fine with that. We might even flip if that's the case. Anyone charging back on funding ticks? How's that going? God damn. I feel like chargeback are always last resort. I'm not even sure if I would encourage it because you get blacklisted from firms. You could be blacklisted from other firms too. But, you know, it's up to your decision. It's pumping. Here is that pump. Those people who said they're looking for that dump, now looking like it's gonna dump here. Why is your bias long? I think it's pretty simple. We have London lows, we swept it, and then we flip the 5-minute here. You can see this as a flip, or you can see this here as that 5-minute trace delivery, let's say. And then we just retap back and we hold this 1-minute flip back up. So the way that this would work is you just take a attempt at it. Once you get the 1-minute flip, go for the buy side, which is just the first internal target. You're looking at 717s. And then look for that gap fill. So this whole 15-minute here, we have lots of gaps to fill. The way that I don't like playing shorts is we have this low, right? It got swept. And it came back up here. We didn't want to rebalance. We didn't want to do anything. If we did, I could see this coming down. But since it's just held here, I'm foreseeing that it's going to fill this whole balance here. Next day, we will have a dump. I mean, sure, I could see that because tax harvesting, again, like what I mentioned. But there's not really much to say there because we're day trading. So it could be like, you know, next week we're going to see a big dump, but, you know, the next few days we're going to pump pretty aggressively. Yeah, what the time is it? 125. Guys, what's the best prop deal right now? Did we go over that? I don't even know which prop are active after because usually they update it after the sale ends. I don't think some of them did update their sale yet. Let me take a look. I'm not even sure if Lucid sale is active. They told me it was going to expire Friday. It's Monday already. Apex. Oh yeah, Apex sale is active. 90% off. I think. Is it 90% off? I think it's even better than that. I think all accounts are like the same size or something. Bro, what? I'm just seeing this. No way, Rips is up almost 400 grand a day. Are you kidding me? Is this real? Holy shit. That's like 10% of your port up, and he's trading probably for the first time, to be honest. I don't think many people trade silver or gold. Often maybe gold, but like silver is definitely something that you just recently started trading. What the heck is he on? I cannot see that on my feed. That makes me get like, I mean, it pushes me to do better too, but that's just unreal. Let me see what he shorted gold, probably 11%. I don't know what size he would do. I feel like it's so dangerous though, because you know there's pros and there's cons. You could do good or you could do very, very bad. I still think we move higher. Did we take? We didn't get this high yet. I still think we try to push for it. What's your risk management on funded accounts? I just try to risk around 10% of my drawdown. About like 7 to 10%. So if I have, let's say 5K drawdown, try to risk $500. Pretty easy. Little flash wick here, or quick wick on the 1 minute. I still think we move higher. We could be looking for additional long setups, or just wait for the BPR tap in if you if you guys didn't join in already. I'm gonna try to let it play out a little bit more, see if we have additional long entries. I feel like I will long higher only if we get inside this. This should be a 15-minute gap. What am I doing? 15-minute gap here. And get closer above it, and then I'm gonna be looking for these highs after. $11 in the game. It got to be his like first few times even trading silver. I feel like that matters, right? You can't just be like a good trader trading NQ and ES for most of your life, and then just see like a penny stock or whatever asset. You're like, I'm gonna jump into it, and it worked out. That could have went so sideways, but you know, he got it. He got it like that. I feel like if I did that, shit, I'm gonna be up or down like 5% of my port, which is 5% is crazy if you think about it. If it was a funded account, it'd be, you know, you could blow whatever, but think of your cash count. In 11 years, gold never moved like that. In 11 years, silver never moved like that. It's like, even the last like 2 years, you probably haven't seen these precious metal move like that. So even if you have like 20, 30 years of experience, I feel like these are like new type of moves. But I guess it does, you can still hone your trading. That doesn't stop it, at least. What's up? What's up, chat? Hopefully you guys are doing good. If you guys want to share some numbers, year's about to end, so unless you have more pending payouts, I only have one pending payout. It's funding ticks. Yeah, let me know two things. What's your total payouts? What's your total expenses? It could be estimation. I think for me, I'm rounding it up, or I'm rounding up the numbers and picking up estimate. I think I'm at 1.1 in prop payouts. Not affiliate payouts. Affiliate would be a lot more because SPF. 1.1 million in prop payouts, and then expenses. I haven't looked at expenses yet. My accounting team ran like estimates on just payouts and income. Expenses probably gonna be like, I want to say like 200. Dump incoming. Some of you guys are some strong bears. I feel like I was bearish for a while. I'm kind of playing both sides. I'm going to be bearish somewhat with a bias near the end of the year, which is probably tomorrow or the next day. Right now, I'm chilling. I think I'm looking at the charts. We have more interest upside than downside. Got 23K payout from Apex this year. 4K expenses. That's like, what, 6R? Heck yeah, that's good. That's awesome, huh? Do you think it's because inflation and markets moving more crazy due to price increases indirectly from inflation of the dollar? I think the dollar's getting weak. Precious metals retain value. You can't print more metals. So gold and silver is gonna really you're gonna lean on gold and silver, these precious metals, when the dollar gets weak. And I feel like if I explored more precious metal, you'll see me with a vault of gold somewhere. But I own no precious metal. How do I even get started with it, guys? Do I just buy like shares, like future contracts, or do I buy like, do I go to like a gold website and start buying gold? What's the best scenario here? We should be looking at 717s here. I see someone saying 200,000 expenses. You guys got to keep the same energy. If I said 1.1 million in payouts and then 200,000 expenses, why is it so crazy to have this much expenses, but like not crazy to see this much in payouts? The expenses are also included on my reserves. I probably have like 30, 40 accounts and reserves on TPT and many other accounts, which basically sets me up for the future. And you try to think about the number. Like if you have like 30 reserve, that's like 10,000 right there. That's like 5% of my expenses just sitting in the bank, in the vault. We should be looking at breakthrough 717s. Fill this 15-minute gap. I want to see this whole thing get filled. And then I'm most likely be looking for longs higher. I've been buying, was it bullion? I think there's a gold website. Just buy the ETF. So physical, oh boy, look at that rips. It might just fill the whole thing. Dude, that's like my first trade. I took I don't even know. I feel like when's the last time I traded? It'll be the last time I streamed because I did not trade during the meantime. That's one thing I know. Jeez. Check out Russell 2000. Is that a ETF? Russell 2000 is ETF for what? For the small caps, I thought, right? Why am I checking that out if I'm looking at precious metals? Someone's saying I love you because of this trade. First trade, probably my last trade to end the year, to be honest. Bada bing, bada boom. We might see. We have time for probably additional trade. Let's see what we're looking at. Push, 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 push. Metals ETFs is waste of money. If you want metal exposure, just buy bullion and self custody. Guys, I have nothing. I don't know anything too much about the prices of precious metals. What do you think is the best time if I wanted to invest in some, like, let's say physical products, physical precious metals, like, I don't know, like 50,000 worth just to start? Should I be charting this where I go to that 4,300? It peaked at 45. Should I wait for 4,000? That's like asking what's the best time to buy NQ. If you ask me when's the best time to buy NQ, I'll tell you where. I'm already looking at it. Wait, do I have? Why is nothing showing up? Okay, there we go. I want to say if you're trying to long-term invest, you want to buy them down here. If you're trying to just do a swing trade, I just look at higher time frame, to be honest here. Take this low out here. Dip inside this daily. This is already like probably a good area to just look at higher time for support. Because we haven't took out a high yet, right? And we have equal highs above here. It's going to make a lot of sense to take this out. So before it takes this out, if it comes back down here, most likely in the New Year's, maybe this tax harvesting, I will start trying to load up down here at 25,500, like 200 points lower, right? And just do like a medium size and try to wait to see if it wants to pop lower. But these equal highs are going to be very good to snap. Very good to snap. So we'll have a good run here. I don't think we run down these lows unless we actually get a massive flip. I think we got to go all-time highs with the next few months here. Just do the same exact analysis on gold. There's your answer. I have not touched a single chart on gold. Hopefully it goes well. Bitcoin is much easier. I just wonder how well gold moves. Let me just see here. Should I just look at the higher time frame chart? Oh, look at this. No wick left behind. Big gap getting filled. We actually close this. Yeah, I'll probably have to wait for 4,000. But I feel like we have so much pressure that people might not even wait down here. My hair, dude. I just woke up like this. Come on. I woke up. I said I want to make some money. How many accounts did you trade on average in 2025? I kind of hover around 30 accounts, 30 typically. Unless you're talking about Apex. Apex would inflate me much higher, but mostly we're just talking about not Apex. We're coming back down here. I still think we should move higher, but if we flip, I don't want to see a closure back to 690s. Now that we did rebalance inside the 15-minute, that's what I was going for. If we do leave that wick close back under, we're gonna really try to snap downside here. It's around 650s. Not the most bullish signature or price action that you want to see if you're trying to be long bias. I mean, we have a good area of interest for entry around 690s, right? I gotta get pop almost to 730s. I want to see this gap fill. If we could fill this gap and flip this, we open the door to these highs. But if you're on the fence of like holding the long or closing out, this is kind of like 50-50 that we're gonna hold or not. I'm gonna play what I see. If war in Ukraine ends, gold is nuking down. Wait, why? What does Ukraine have to do with gold? This is a very slow day, isn't it? What's the latest TBT reward points? I'm pretty sure you're gonna see the reward being issued probably by today for October, November, and for December. You have to wait for December to end, and then you also have to wait a few days for them to provide us the data for the year, for the month to end, and then we can issue it. So like basically October, November. If you were successfully verified, you got verified an email saying you're good. You'll get the reward probably tonight. And for December, if you're expecting your December, wait probably let me see. I want to say like by Sunday, right? Sunday's probably good for December. Gives them enough time. There was a raffle already. The way that we were doing the reward system, there's like thousands of raffles. So you could see it as a raffle, or you could just see it as just you're gonna get a lot of rewards from it. Just wait for the email. The email will show how many points you got awarded based off the thousands of raffles being simulated. And the number of entries that you accumulated for the month. What's up, TG? Any plans on Essential Part 2? I don't really have plans for it. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta get back in the video mood. Or a mode, I mean. Happy holidays to you too. It's our first day back since Christmas, right? Is that right? Are you in Puerto Rico already? You guys see this room? This is the same dark cave that you've seen me in for the last 2 years. You're gonna see me in a new area probably next week. You'll see me next week, guys. But yeah, for those who did the TPC verification and still hasn't got the email that says you're verified, or it says it's still pending, just make a ticket on Discord or probably Discord. I can handle it, or someone else can handle it. Sonny probably can. Some of you guys couldn't follow instructions. It was like, don't submit an order after December 15th. Because we had some data for December 15th, but like if you did like December 16th, we don't have data for it. So you have to wait for the month to end before we can even verify it. It says it everywhere. It says don't submit an order before September or after December 15th. But there was like plenty of people submitting like, Christmas orders and everything. I'm moving for real, guys. We're gonna be in Puerto Rico. I'm gonna be there in 2 days, or I think tomorrow actually. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll be flying there. We likely still would have our stream. That's still good. But yeah. Probably no stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just because we're gonna settle in. Monday, we're gonna be ready to go again. Can this keep on pushing back up here? Sir Pickle still affiliated with SPF? Yes. Is there something that says he's not? He's still working with us. Wish you guys nothing but this. Appreciate it. I gotta up my Spanish game. What's the orange dotted line? I don't know. Oh, this is probably the opening price of the week. How far do we go back for TPC purchases? Back to October. Everything should be shown there if you guys read all the tech stocks. Everything should be shown there. We got some people making tickets already. It's good. Let's get it locked and loaded. I don't see another trade yet. If it comes back to this BPR, I still think we should push. We should hold, but it's gonna be waiting. Rips caused silver to dump. Imagine if he did. What's up with AW trades? Oh, AW? I think it's like the girl. I think it's a real person, but I just saw some drama of it. It's kind of weird. Like she has a content team behind her doing all these type of things. And now she's selling an indicator. I feel like I haven't looked into much about it, but there's a lot of beef going around, which is kind of useless to be honest. But you know, people pay attention to it. Are you fully moving? Yeah, you'll see me move everything there, guys. I'm gonna be changing my name to, what should I change it to? We're gonna be immersed into Puerto Rico. Am I blind, or can you do one T purchase at a time? No. How it works? If you just please just try to give it a read. I'm gonna explain it just one quick sentence. You verify one time, we'll be able to track all of your purchases. But just to read the page, and I'll explain everything: the rewarding, how it works, what's the criteria. I'm looking more Latino. I got the fade. I don't know if the fade's still here. Is it still visible? I think it is, right? I had to get that before I fly in. Stonkado. Stonkado. Wait, there's FMC tomorrow? No shot. Forest Con, let's see. Oh, minutes. Wait, is there no FMC tomorrow? Or not FMC, not from payroll on Friday? Or is that next Friday? They moved it to next Friday? I thought it was always this Friday. It's always the first of every Friday, right? That's weird. Why do you keep on moving shit? Did you enter the short? Did I ever mention a short somewhere? I don't think I did. I think I joined in looking for longs. Is the move solely for tax? What do you think it is? You think I'm in love with Puerto Rican culture and the history? I want to support all the projects and the people there? Sure. That's part of it. The main part is to move everything to Puerto Rico because they have the tax program where you're paying basically 90% less in taxes. For capital gains, it's 0%. So like you're paying nothing. Dude, you guys don't want to see my tax bill. You have capital gains, which is me just trading my own cash account, and then you have kind of like, what is it, the 1099, where you have independent contractor from prop firms, from affiliates, from whatever else, kind of just those two. Mostly prop payouts is a big portion of the two, but it just keeps on adding up. I'm like, how the heck did I make this much? And then I have to just fork over quite a lot. I'm drawing a lot of my Robinhood to pay for it. Because, you know, if you guys saw some of my posts, I posted that I was up like 300,000 plus for December alone from just my Robin, just my Robin. Not talking about prop payouts. I think I posted it somewhere. There's one here too. Like last 3 months, we're talking about up 618,000. 3 months. This is gonna be a third of its taxes. So like I made 600, nice. 200 is gonna go straight to Uncle Sam. Just this alone. Crazy talk, guys. I don't even know where Rips is. Rips made 400,000, I think, or 380 today. I think he's in Florida, right? Is he in Florida? if he's in Florida, he's gonna pay like a third of it still. You made 400. You only made 260. The 130 is gonna go somewhere else. He's in Vegas. Vegas. That's California, right? Dude, he's gonna keep half of it. I can't do that. That's even worse than Florida, to be honest. I'd be shitting bricks. Bricks. I cannot do that. Oh, Nevada? Never mind. Okay, I'm stupid. Honestly, delete this. I thought he's talking about Las Vegas somewhere. What do you guys say? It was in. Is it Nevada? Damn. What is Nevada anyways? Nevada is just no income. It's no income. Yeah, no income. Okay, that's not that bad. It's like similar to Florida then. That's good. That's good. What's in Nevada anyways? Why is he living there? Oh, right. Nevada's close to California. I think that's where I get mixed up sometimes. I don't really pay attention to so this is Nevada and we have California on the left. For some reason, I mean it's a pretty good idea to live in Nevada and then just drive over if you want to experience California, because this is like 50% total tax, and this is gonna be like regular. It might be like 33 at his highest bracket for him. There's a big difference, and there's like one line telling you how much you're supposed to pay. Yeah, 45-minute drive to California is pretty nice. I see you say it's going higher, and it does. You say it's going to go down, it does. No, I'm more bullish than anything right now. Oh, right. Nevada is big in casino, right? I thought it was Las Vegas, but I guess not. Do tax savings start immediately when you move to Puerto Rico, or do you have to be there for a bit? I think the moment you get residency and set up everything, that's when it starts. I think. Chat, calm down. I thought I thought Vegas was in California. I'm gonna be real. I always hear people like talking about Vegas. I'm like, oh, that's probably California, but I don't pay attention to what is that? The West Coast? I thought you were a student. That's why I'm trading, guys. That's why I'm trading. Just because you know better geography than me and some of the states and the cities doesn't mean anything. I only been to California one time. It was brief. So I feel like I haven't explored anything from the West Coast. I've been to a lot of places in the East Coast. I've been Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, all these areas on the East Coast side. Never been in Georgia. I don't think I've ever been in Georgia. Maybe drove by it, but never like really been there like that. This, if you're still bullish, I think this is still fair game. I'm still with this. I think we move higher. It's a very tight stop. I mean, we ran pretty aggressively, but now we got to retrace the BPR. This is still open-ended for you guys. Guys, what was the first thing I should do if I'm in a new place in an island in Puerto Rico, right? And I have nothing. It's unfurnished. I have a PC, which is fine. Everything else, I have nothing. So what is the step that I need? I'm just thinking of going to Costco, going to Best Buy, and just picking up a lot of goodies, essentials. Need a Starlink is, yeah. I'm gonna put a list down. Come on, let's see. Let's see what chat can bring me here. A brick of weed. Okay, let's just see here. Oh shit. You guys said Starlink? I should say Starlink and internet. I'll probably do both, honestly. Bed, okay. Temporary bed too. I'll get an air bed ASAP. Probably what, tables? Desks. I mean desks and trading desks and chairs. Private chef. Sim for your phone. Puerto Rico's still in Florida, right? Or no, not Florida. In US, right? I don't need a new sim if it's in the US still. Let's see. Mini fridge, sheets, towel, bed. Sheets, towel. I'll do bedding. Mini fridge. Security in the house. You know, the house we're in, there's like 24/7 security and everything. And there's you have to get through 2 major gates before you get into the resident, guys. We're gonna be well protected here. And they got barbed wires everywhere. Don't try anything. Ordered internet service now. I think that's what we're trying to do. Says flashlight. Oh, flashlight with blackout happens. I mean, that makes sense actually. I'll just put a. I can also do a generator, right? A backup generator. It comes with a generator, but maybe like I'll do like a mini generator plus flashlights. It sounds like a wonderful place to live. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do I'm gonna do things plastic, silverware, and I'll do like real silverware too, and plates. Better hope you don't get robbed. I mean, Puerto Rico is such a big area. You could say the same thing for New York, right? New York, there's a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of crime. But New York is a big area. There's going to be like a few spots that's like very protected, very kind of like upscale. That you probably won't see anything happen in there. And that's kind of like the place that I'll be at. A gun for protection? Do they even allow that? Stay away from the casinos and residential jails. What does that mean? Yo, don't mix Spanish and English words. Come on now. I haven't got there yet. Let's see what this means. Nope. Stay away from the small village. Yeah, you're not gonna see me go outside. I'm gonna be protected. I got security, got everything ready. We're good. Rice cooker? Heck yeah, we're gonna be cooking that shit up. One of my things while we're waiting for this to play out, showing this long, one of my things I want to do is perfect a chimichurri recipe, and also perfect grilling steaks. I feel like I don't know how to use grills as much. Everything I cook on a pan, so I'll do a very very good sear with the pan. I have a hexclad or cast iron. Hexclad is I like more than cast iron right now, and I got this shit in lock. We can do medium rare. We'll get the most beautiful crust that you'll imagine. You butter base. If there's like herbs in hand, I'll add that in. But I need to figure out how to do two things now. We gotta use the mass of the grill because that's a step for me. I haven't touched the grill as much as I should be. And then kind of get that chimichurri sauce. Then we'll be good to go. Get an electric thermometer for grilling. It'll help you big time. I think that's good. That's smart. Yeah. Watch YouTube for anything you want to cook. Dude, I'm a chef at heart. You guys haven't seen it yet. Lanto wanted me to cook him a steak because we had steaks in Puerto Rico. They were not good. I'm like, dude, I could do so much better with this. Like, this is a waste cut of meat. They'll just like use a fillet and it's dry as hell, or just unflavorful. I was like, when we move in, I'll treat you to see what it is, and then I'm gonna try to master the grill. That's the next step. Yeah, you can open a pho shop. I don't think there's not that many international food in Puerto Rico, to be honest. Sous vide. How effective is sous vide for those who use it uh as like kind of who use both? Let's say just cooking it regular, do a reverse sear, or even sous vide and then sear it. I haven't really looked into trying that out, but I would imagine it's very easy to use. You sous vide it, you get it to the right temperature, and you just turn the pan up to like the maximum. Put some oil or beef tallow, whatever you like, and just sear the shit out of that for the next minute and a half. CV is not worth regular's king. Damn, should I invest in sous vide? I thought about it, but I'm like, I like cooking the regular way, but I feel like this could make things go so easy. You probably hit the perfect temperature every time because there's no room for error when you get the temperature. Was a sous vide like let's say like 120 or 110, whatever it is, the internal temperature, and then you sear it, it'll kind of go up. Let it rest, it'll get to the perfect 135 that you're looking for. I think 135 is medium rare, right? I gotta just go based off feel. So when you touch the meat, you can feel how firm it is, and I feel like that's a pretty good indicator for me of whether it's like medium rare, medium, or even raw. Watch me open a cooking channel. Mm-mm. Just add a little plastic to your diet. You can set exact shrimp. Yo, yo, what is that? Is that plastic safe? I didn't think about that. You put it in a plastic bag, right? And then you heat that shit up. You can't sous vide the steak at 135. You gotta go under that because you're gonna sear it and it's gonna go overcooked. Dude, this is moving nowhere, guys. We're 2 p.m. I thought we had a good early start, and then now we're just dancing here. Guys, what's the how do you guys like your steak cooked? There's only like, kind of like one right answer, and then there's probably another acceptable answer, and everything else is just like, what's wrong with you? Rare is kind of crazy, honestly. Medium rare is fine, but just rare or blue rare is just disgusting. Medium rare, medium rare. That's good. That's the right answer, guys. Anyone who goes past medium is also even more disgusting than the rare people. So you have the medium well and well done, the worst of the worst. And then I'll probably do rare as the second worst. Well done eaters are leather belts eaters. Yeah. Damn, this is good. I'm still in this long, by the way. I want to hold through it because my wrist is kind of tight on it, and I was gonna go for a big run. Um, yeah, yes. See how that goes now. Gonna go break even. I feel like I could go break even if we try to get above, like, I want to say like maybe New York Open. Let's say 606. Then I don't want to see it go back below it. Here, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Yo, can we pump? Can we pump, chat? How it pee so fast? Dude, my bathroom's like outside the door. It's like 2 seconds there, 30-second pee, wash hands for, for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Is Lucid Flex the best 50K in the market right now? I think it is. It's like very, very cheap, honestly. Dude, can we get a pump or not? I don't feel good just consolidating here. Do we close this out? We got such a big push, 717, spiked through that. Felt good for 739s and just stalling now. Rip. Felt pretty good on it too. We definitely had a good run on it, but I think for me, since I'm small size, I was just going for big targets on it. What's the best prop for least rules apart from TBT? I want to say Fun and Next is probably your best bet because they have pretty good payout policies there. I think that's what you guys asked me, right? Payout. Shit is a joke. Here's that pumper. Yo, here's that pumper, chat. Don't stop now. You have more to go, buddy. You need to get to 720s again. Dude, this turns back down. I think that's going to be wrapping up this session. It's crazy work here. Best firm overall, Fun and Next, Lucid, TBT, Tradeify, Apex, Buy Foot Features. That ranking, I'll just do for you right now. I'll just do TBT first. Lucid number 2. I want to say Fun and Next. Oh, I'll do Tradeify 3, Fun and Next 4, Apex 5, Buy Foot Features 6. Dude, you guys are saying break the low of day. There's so many people that's been bearish when I first said too long, and it ripped like 30 points, and you're saying the same thing. Don't sell the low now. Don't sell the low is all I'm asking. Because you might have sold the low. Well, I'm gonna be taking this on Tradeify profit very soon because I have a a limit on that. This is why I look on Tradeify. Let's see if we can just break this high. I'm pretty sure I can't make more than 1,300. Wait, did I just buy more? Oh shit, I need to close this out. Okay, there we go, there we go. What the heck just happened? What was that? Did I buy? What? I don't know. Okay, we're good on that. Still holding my Robinhood, still holding my other live counts. Just chilling. Go for this push. So this is definitely where we should just be looking for break even now. And now we're just playing with gravy. Because once I said we get back to New York Open, once we get past these internal highs and close, which we did, we should be aiming for higher if it comes back down. If it comes back to where we entered from, I think we move lower. Playing with gravy. Which accounts are those on TradeFi? This is just a dark fund. It's... So you had 2 attempts for the longs, guys. You had the first attempt. And then once it came back down, I said, I'm going to still long this. This time we can actually add to it. So I did. And you got to rip her back up. We made $1,400 on that and holding the rest on others. Pretty good, guys. From this trade, $1,400. These TradeFi accounts are... Why are they different and balanced? Like, okay, whatever. I probably need to lose some money, though. I shouldn't be going over consistency. Should I? Yeah, definitely should. They're going to make me forfeit the profits anyways. There we go. I just loaded a little bit. Can you share your entry on TradingView? Do you guys know what a risk reward tool is? This is exactly what it is. It shows where my entry is. It shows where my stop is, which now it's at break even. And it shows where my main TP is. You took long from where? Guys, if you guys rewind any time the whole entire stream, this long risk reward tool was up for like a whole hour, basically. I think it's something like this, like about 15-point stop, long at 690s. And then we're going for gap fill. Getting too long will be late. I never advise chasing. If you like longs, wait for the next entry model. You could see a long form up here. You have a breaker here. You have a 1 minute gap. If it does come back to like 700s, we could see it do a quick spike and then move higher. Ideally, that's the best case. How many contracts did you trade to earn 1.4K on TradeFi? It was supposed to be 1.2, then I accidentally bought 2 more, so I went 1.4. I did 4 contracts. 4 contracts for about 20 points. Don't chase late entries, guys. There's no reason to be chasing. I feel like that's where people will just blow the shit up. They'll just keep on chasing. Wait, Lucid Flex got a rule change? Dude, Lucid Flex is pretty nice. Don't tell me they fucked shit up. Oh no, what is this? We increased the cushion on the Lucid Flex consistency percentage to make it easier pass. Okay, this applies to all. Is live right now. Oh, that's good. You guys got me scared here. So this is a 50% buffer. So let's say your target's 3K. You do 1500 and then 1510. There's a little buffer. They increase the cushion so you can actually pass in 2 days now. That's good. That's awesome. I always get scared when someone said there's a change coming, and I'm like, oh no, what are they gonna do now? What are they gonna screw up? But very rarely do we get something like that's positive. I'm like, I support this. That's a good change. And then Funny Ticks is out here kind of doing like the most craziest change. I think they reinstated some accounts. We can talk about it now. I've been in discussion with them for the longest time. They're not, I'll be honest, they're not that communicative. When I talked to Fun and Next, they were more vocal about it. Like I was able to engage in lots of dialogue. Funny Ticks has been kind of different on it. But they made these two rules, or two votes. Most people voted for number one. I agreed for number one too. Rectify 50% of your high time frame profits. And then only counts from December 17th afterwards. That's when they announced it. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, they actually gave you the 100% instead, based off this letter here. Let me know if that's true or not, because I think that's what I heard from people. They were only supposed to give 50%. I think they gave 100% of it. So it's actually pretty good now. But you guys have to think about these also positive changes. So it's not as bad. I still think they need to restate all the accounts. I haven't seen them do all of it yet. But you increase drawdown. The consistency is upgraded from 50% to 40%. I think they need also to fix the live program. The live program was kind of janky. What was it? Yeah. This was a live program. Have maximum 5 accounts. They allow 6 accounts. So one gets forfeited already. And you can only, it caps out so tight for some reason. I think this applies retroactively too. Correct me if I'm wrong. So for me, I have 6 50K accounts. Are you telling me, I don't even know if this is direct funded or not, but let's say it's just the medium one. I can only keep $2,500 on each account. Dude, all my Funny Ticks accounts like 10,000 each. That's crazy work. So that's, I'm not a fan of the changes yet. And we remove them from SPF. We're gonna still honor the rewards, because like you guys shouldn't get punished for it. So the payout bonus, we're gonna try to push them to complete. The rewards, we're gonna push them to complete too. But we might be delisting them too. Looking good. Are you fans of funded? I like shredded funded only when they're cheap. When they're expensive, it's kind of like costly, but like, it's easy for you to make money out of them. Dude, can we pump, please? I just want this to rip. Or be cheap and good when it's good value. Sometimes Lucid or Tradeify might do like 40% off direct funded. Those are good value. Do you guys not like the... Oh, come on. Keep it going. I feel like I've been staring at price action that's so slow. That was like... I felt that. I felt that. I was like, hold up. Did we just get a boop? That's what happens. Like, this is like a 6-point move. But since we're just moving so slow, I was just like, what the heck? We're good. We're making more money here. Come on, keep on pumping. Don't stop here yet. We're trying to get the whole gap fill. We're gonna get the PM high, and then we're gonna try to get to like 740s. That's the goal here. 8-point move tickled your pickle. That's basically what happens. I've been in this trade for like over, I don't know, it's been like hour and a half, right? Or just 1 full hour now. I gotta do it for you guys. I had to do it for you guys. How do you deal with TPT unrealized trailing drawdown? I don't really have that anymore because I think once you get a certain amount of payouts, Lanto says 20,000. I think it's closer to 50 to 75 because that's what I've experienced and what I've seen other people get moved live permanently. Once you're moved, once you hit that threshold, let's say it's 20 or 50 or 75, I don't know what it is, you get this email, and this email say you're not allowed to trade on TPT funded anymore. We're gonna only move you straight to live, which is awesome because it goes from intraday trailing drawdown, which is unrealized trailing drawdown, to end of day, and there's no more buffer too. So for the pro accounts, you gotta make your drawdown, and then you can draw. For these live accounts, you make $100 day one, you can withdraw that right there at 90-10 split. The pros are 80-20, so I would highly recommend for you guys just try to build up to those payout numbers. 20, 50, 75. I don't know what it is. Let's just say it's 50 just for like the middle ground. And once you get there, you're so golden where you pass the eval, you tell them, oh, I passed the eval. Can you activate these from pro to pro live, pro plus? They'll do that, and then like it's so good. It's perfect. You eval to live, dead ass. And here's why I think it's like kind of dangerous for them, but I don't know how they're surviving. You pass the eval. I buy eval for $250, right? The 150K? $250. Let's say I fail like 3 times. Because that's a high fail count. $100 reset per. That's $300. $250 eval. You're paying $550 for the eval to pass, right? That's the 3 reset. That's like so conservative. You pass the eval, you go straight to live funded. They front you with $45. Do you see how that is? Even I count 3 resets. You paid $500. They give you $4,500 to work with. So it's like the easiest money maker. Even if you don't know how to trade and you just flip a coin, I'm pretty sure you should be making money based off the math. 216. Okay, 216. That's even better. 216. And then you do the whatever it's called. The 3 resets, which is kind of like unrealistic, but like that's fair. How can you go to live after eval? A lot of people aren't allowed to do sim fund anymore because they have, I think, let's say just say 50,000 payouts. You're only allowed to trade live. Yeah, like I'll put some numbers up. I think Lanto says it's 20K. I think it's more 50 to 75,000 at least, or even 100. So once you get accumulated payouts from TPT of this threshold, you will get emailed from them saying no more STEM funded. Pass the eval straight to live. So if you pass a 150K, I need to make more space for this. If you pass a 150K eval, TPT eval, that's like 216, right? Let's say you pass first try. Move live with 4,500 drawdown. 90-10 split. End of day. Drawdown. No buffer. What that means is make $100, withdraw it. This is not like saying that you have to make 50K, 75K, 20K, 100K in like one account. You know, it could take 2 years, and then once you hit that threshold, you'll get it. For me, Alanto hits like 2 mil already. I think I've already milked like a few 100,000 from them from TPT. So it's not as hard as you think because you could keep on rotating back inside of it and just, let's say you get it funded, you make a few payouts, you get blown, go back inside of it, get a few payouts, and get blown. They don't ban traders, by the way. They're not like Tradeify or TopStep or Apex. So it's actually kind of easy to do this. A lot of people in our Discord is actually only allowed to trade live. I had 6-figure payouts over 2 years. Is that for TPT? I feel like it's this range, 50 to 75,000. They could also be kind of manual revisions, right? Let's say you traded, but you traded very like risk poorly. Then even if you get like 100K, 200K payouts, they might be like, we're going to put you in sim. They only would put you on live only if you make the money. So I feel like it's like up to the risk confirmation from their team. But everyone's situational based. I think this is like the right protocol though, the right parameters that we should be looking at. You've been away, but you with a big banger, that's cool. Yeah, dude. First trade back for the last like holidays, Christmas. It's been quite a while. Honestly, it's been like at least a full week, right? Maybe more than a week. Because I wasn't trading pre-Christmas too. And I just came back on and hit a banger. I am at 77,000 payouts. They told me last week they have no reason yet on my account. I would also want to chime in maybe that they'll consider the accounts that you were moved live. So like once you make 10,000 on a sim, 10,000 in a single day, or up to 20,000 total in a one account, you get moved to live. I think if you can perform that live really good and just build it up and just risk manage perfectly, they'll just permanently move you live. Because why that happens, they want people like Lanto, right? You have someone, they front you 20,000. That's like 4,000 on 5 accounts. They front you 20, 25,000. And you come out and make 2 million? They get 10% of it? Dude, they just made 200,000 off of them, off of a 20K investment. They want more people like that. Think about that, guys. That's the only way they're making money like this. Lanto turned 4K into 2 mil. It's not 4K, it's 5 counts. So it's like 4.5K per count. So the exact number should be 22.5. That went to 2 to 3 mil. It's not even 2 mil, honestly. I don't know if he shared this numbers, but it's close to 3 plus now. so it's crazy work. I'm gonna be wrapping up this stream probably very soon. I got this Robinhood baby. We got 3 contracts. We're up 10,000 P&L right now. 8,000 realized, 2,000 open. I'm gonna try to see if we can get out a little bit more, and then we'll close it out. I trimmed some earlier. We're gonna try to get the rest out. Do you know how long that took him? That took him like, it was like 2 months. He had a really good run. If you guys didn't know, 2 million in a week is crazy, right? That's unheard of. Even like you see like Kane or JCap or anyone with like a $2 million payout from Apex. Think about this. They did it with 20 accounts and it took like months and months and months to do it. Lanto took 5 accounts on a live account, not sim. So you can't even say, oh, it's sim, so it doesn't count. This is live markets. 20K turned to 2 plus million. Okay, I'm gonna close this trade out very soon. I think we're gonna fill this 15-minute gap. I'm not gonna stick around for too long because I'm gonna be packing. So this is probably good for me. Let's just cancel. 7:39. Come on, fill me out 7:39. I think we locked it in. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nicely done. That is 49 points of profit with 18 or with 14 point of risk. 3.5 R, guys. $3.5 R. And I got out at 738.5. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. That's like exactly kind of where I want it. 739, just 2 ticks under. I think we'll be streaming tomorrow, guys. So we'll be on too. Fucking grats. That's some good money made, guys. I missed the trade. Can you find another? Dude, this trade has been active for like an hour and a half, man. We're gonna wrap up in like 15 minutes. I don't think we have enough time for another trade. That was the trade of the day, basically. We're gonna do giveaways. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Dude, that was freaking awesome. That was nice. Feel free to ask me anything while we're waiting for this. I'm gonna do a giveaway soon too. Oh, and then Christmas raffle. I asked for some likes to do a big giveaway. I think we're gonna do quite a few still. Anyone who made a purchase with code SMART for the last 45 days, you'll be entered in a raffle. I think we have like over 5,000 people. Or maybe like a few thousand. We're gonna do like at least 400 winners. This is what I talked about, but we're gonna do somewhat close to this. Maybe not 1,000 points because we didn't hit the threshold. I said 1,500 likes and we'll do 50,000 raffle, $50,000 worth basically, or 500K in points. We're gonna give 1,000 points each to 500 winners. We're gonna probably do 400 winners for like 600 points, so it'd be like half that amount. So I think we got 300. Should be still good. Should still be fun. 400 winners would be awesome. So you're gonna see a lot. I think because we have a lot of users, we probably have like over like 8,000 users, SPF users. But the main thing is active users. Have anyone made a purchase within the last 40 days? It's not going to be everyone. Some people are done with accounts. Some people just took a break from trading. So you're going to see probably like 1,200 people or 1,500, 2,000. Let's say 2,000 people. We're saying 1 out of 5 people would win. So it should be very, very good. Oh, Trade Copia got 2. My X phase in reverse. Blew 1 today. They said it was an upstream change to the API. At least they gave me 3 free month subscription. Damn. I feel like Project X has been just bad. It could be the Trade Copia too, but like you have to rely on the API from Project X to even function, and they have not been good. So we're gonna do some raffles, basically TPT raffle and a Christmas all together raffle. You're gonna see a lot of points. Hopefully, we'll see multiple winners. Honestly, I want to see someone win like both of them. That'd be like a few $100 right there. But this is only tops up, right? I think the other counts should be good. It's literally projects that's screwing the shit up. All these raffles are automatic, except TPT. TPT, you have to sync one time, and then it'll be automatic after. We're trying to get Apex in the marketplace. I feel like that's a left field for you guys, but the only way we can do that, we'll be able to do reward in a way that we could we could discount the marketplace purchase. Say like you're trying to buy like a 250K account on Apex, and it's like $50. We can get based off your purchases, we could reduce it like by a lot. They don't want to do free either. Okay, do I have any other position? I think I closed all of them out. Come on, guys. We're talking about what are we talking about? We're talking about $1,400 on the Tradeify accounts, and we're talking about 10.6 thousand on the Robinhood. Come on. Come on. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. What were we up today? This is only trading PM too. Like I did not touch anything after that. We're up about 17. This is not bad. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's run the raffle, guys. How many likes we got? We don't have that many people on. We'll just wrap up the stream. We'll do 2 winners. Tomorrow we could do more, or when I come back to Puerto Rico, either one. But yeah, lose it is 50% off. Is it really? Did they update it? 50% off. Let's talk about 50% off new users. New users, I don't care about because I feel like everyone here, 99% of people are existing users already. How many contracts you have in this trade? I think I have like 6 contracts. 6 or 8, maybe 8. Okay, let's do. Well, we're pumping stuff. Damn, did I paper hand this shit? I might have, guys. I might have paper hand this shit. I might have. Let me post this and we'll do the giveaway on Discord. Damn. Giveaway for 30 seconds. Guys, are you guys ready for that? You know what? I'll do even quicker if you guys are about it. Can you guys be about it real quick? All right, ready? 15 seconds. 15 seconds is probably the quickest we ever did. I feel like you guys might get spammed to death, but here we go. Don't complain. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it at 52 just so we can time it better. In 20 seconds, basically. I'm betting there's gonna be like 150 entries. It's gonna be so quick that no one's gonna be prepared for it. Okay, 5 more seconds. Once it 252. And there we go. Let me enter real quick. Can I enter? I'm enter, baby. 8 seconds. It's 200 already. 217. Let's see if it stops at 223. Okay, winner today. That's pretty quick. Winner today is Tony B. That seems like a new face. And so shouldn't be rigged this time. This should be good. This is very quick. I like it. Let me know in the Discord. Let me know if you're in the stream and you want that. Type in chat if you want that. If you want that too. Claim it on Discord. Let's run that back next time. But look at that beauty, guys. For those who are asking why we long this, it's very simple. Lanto's FaceTiming me. We do a sell side sweep. Broke the upside. 5-minute flip here, right? 5-minute flip. And you see this 15-minute gap here that I'm looking to fill. We just push up on it. That's like my target. I feel like if we could push through this, we'll go for the next side. But you know, the session was closing. I don't want to hold through the trade if it's hit my target already. So that's me being like content with things. But if we had more time on the clock, we could have ran this shit up. Probably up like what 20,000 a day. Pretty good. Pretty late day. Okay. I think that's gonna be everything. I'll stay around for another few minutes. If you guys have anything SPF questions related or any prop questions, let me know. That's gonna be it for the session. I think we'll be on tomorrow. It could be not. We'll have to see. Yeah, TBT rewards is gonna be issued for October and November today, very soon. December rewards would have to be after the end of the month. It's not gonna be as soon as the month end. It's gonna be a few days after because we're gonna process it. And also the payout bonus. If you submit a payout bonus anytime from December like 14th or 15th up to the end of the month, it's gonna be processed the first week of January when the firm processes it. So we have a lot of bonuses here. I think Lucid is the most popular one right now. And those who added E8, we're gonna also do E8 starting January too, which is gonna be great. What about your high time frame analysis for the entry, bro? High time frame. I don't really look at high time frame unless there's a reason for it. There's nothing in the high time frame for me. I think if we go down lower, I could look at our upside for this push here. Pretty much a low time frame game because if you look at the 5-minute here, but big push up, no London high sweep. We left these London lows. Missed these, right? And then we tagged here. This is important here. When we tagged it, did we close under or did we wick up? It wicked up and flipped higher. We flipped the 5-minute, changed the delivery. And then the first retap back in, I jumped in, and then this is what we're looking at. Does TradeFi allow reserves to pass flex accounts? I don't think they do. I think they charge for it, so don't do it in that. TPT you can, Lucid you can, Finex you can. TPT auto process code usage. We have reward sync, so it does automatically as long as you've done it properly. Top 3 secrets of being a successful prop trader, not including strategy. Okay, outside from trading, you have to think smart about it. You have to look for a firm and read their rules and think about how you can milk them. So you're not gonna go on like a Lucid or TradeFi account and go for like a massive day. They're cap payouts. It doesn't make sense. You're gonna forfeit a lot of profits. You can do that on Finex. You can do that for Apex. You can do that with some other accounts that are more uncapped. You look at the sim payout cap too. For those like for Lucid or TradeFi, for me, I just trade them, just build them slowly. I do the bare minimum. So just looking for the right plan and abusing it. For TPT, I could go heavy on it if I want to. You have options there. For that's rule number 1. Just being aware of your the firm and doing the right things for it. Number 2 is just to trade to do reserves. Always have fun and ready, because the whole prop firm game is to mess with your mental. When you blow it funded, you have to go back to eval and you have to go through all that process again. It stresses you out. It ruins your time. The easiest way you can do about that is just What if you just have past evals ready to go? When you blow the funded, bad day, whatever happens. Oh, look, you have a fresh funded, restart right away. Don't have to go through eval process. That's like the best thing for number 2. Number 3, I want to say, I think always just take the payout, honestly. That's always good. Take the payout when you can. It'll build up. And maybe once you have enough payout, then you can think about holding it to build up with a buffer. But for most traders, just take the payout. That should be everything, guys. That should be everything. Okay, how do you apply for payout bonus for TPT? We don't have that for TPT right now. We have it for 4 other firms. We're gonna add E8, so that'd be number 5. We're gonna wrap this up. Last question here on number 2. How long can you hold a past eval on Apex? Real quick, I'll do one better. If you look at beta.smartprime.com, this is our new website that we're gonna release. You go to firms, and let's say you go to Apex, right? I think Apex is somewhere here. Yeah, you go to Apex. Shit. Yeah, okay, go to Apex here. You scroll down to general rules. Max number of accounts, 20 accounts, unlimited evals. Pass eval, unlimited, but you renew monthly. So you can hold those pass evals, but they renew monthly. If you want to go to other accounts, let's do Lucid. Lucid is always the top choice. Max number of accounts, 10 evals, 5 funded. So 5 active funded, 10 evals total. You can do pass evals, 5 accounts, no renewals. So this is awesome. No renewals is great. Let's look at TPT. TPT is like the best one yet. Unlimited evals, 5 active fundeds. Unlimited eval for reserves, no renewal. So these are important things here. I'm gonna close that out here. I'll put a link up in the on the chat, but basically be aware of how which firm you can do reserves, which one pays monthly, which one doesn't. You can only activate 10 funded each month for TPT. Yeah, that's something I can definitely include, but most people don't really run through 10 accounts like that. All right, let's wrap this up.